Hello Internet, in this video I want to share with you how to become a UI UX designer in 6 months. Meaning that if I were to start again to get into design, here is the roadmap I would actually follow to become a UI UX designer in 6 months. Before we dive deep into this, I want to share with you guys my story of how I actually got into UI UX design. Back in school when I was still kind of studying software engineering, I usually did fall into the hands of building websites for clients. I actually do run a web design agency called Crest Lansing, and back then I was actually building websites for clients. But building websites for clients, I did face a lot of problems where clients come back to me like, the website you designed wasn't actually good. I think this button shouldn't be this way, it should instead be this way. So I actually got fed up, and then I actually was thinking, what possible ways can I actually do? What design strategies can I implement to actually create better looking designs to actually solve this particular problem of my clients coming back to me like to redesign their work or redo their work after I always do submit their works, and most of them were not actually happy with me. So this led me to venture into UI UX design. And when I ventured into UI UX design, I was inspired to get into the field because I understood that UI UX design will actually solve my problem at that particular time. Within that period of time, I did all the best I could do to actually learn design as fast as I could. And due to my aspiration in design, it actually led me to have design sessions with great designers in the industry such as UX Chili, Cheng UI, and Jan UX. I got enrolled into Etero's UX Academy, where in that academy I actually had to learn UI UX design the right way. Alright, it was an absolute best or luck that I actually got enrolled into this academy literally for free, meaning I got into this course through a giveaway, and that was just simply because my love for design within that period of time was kind of growing. I keep praying every day that I needed someone in the industry who could actually guide me throughout the steps. And also UX Chile did give me some mentor sessions where I worked on her one-on-one. She kind of went through my designs, gave me the possible errors I made, and also how I could correct the errors, and also how I could keep doing great designs in future. And this actually helped me so much more because it did not only solve a personal problem within me, but it also helped me to kind of understand if I'm picking up a project to work with, I should always start from designing that particular project. And the advantage about design is you could design a project, and at the end of the day you understand how the project would actually work like, and the pros and cons of the project. You could actually know if you would be able to implement that particular project or not. Alright, so how can you learn UI UX design in 6 months? Alright, so learning UI UX design in 6 months is actually a very good time frame for you to actually kind of master some of the basics and start designing what is really best. So for my own opinion, if I was to learn UI UX design within 6 months, in my first month I will learn introduction to UI UX design. I'll not take anything ahead of introduction to UI UX design, and this should just help you to kind of familiarize you with what UI UX design is all about, what is the differences between UI and what is the differences between UX. Get some basic exercises in UI UX design and just kind of go through them, implement them, try to understand what the terminologies do mean, how they apply throughout the industry and everything. In the second month, I will learn how to do user research and analysis. User research and analysis helps you in design in such a way that for you to pick up a particular design, you need to understand the problem you're trying to solve. You need to understand the users of that particular system. And with all this understanding, you will be able to design a product that resonates to your target users, your target customers, or the people who would actually use your design. In month 3, I'll learn how to do wireframes and prototypes. Wireframes are simply low fidelity designs that you can design through by sketching maybe in a book, and you can also do some wireframes by maybe sketching in programs such as Figma, and they will help you to understand your product broadly. Prototyping on the other end always falls on when maybe you can either prototype your wireframe or you create a high fidelity wireframe and then you prototype the wireframe. Next, on my month 4, I will rush over to understanding visual design and branding. Visual design and branding actually help you so much to kind of create good looking design that actually captivates your users, the viewers, or whosoever is kind of studying your design or going through your design, or the end users of your design. And this also opens you to understanding how visual principles and aesthetics are actually applied, like design principles. I'll link a video over here for you to check out some basic design principles that you can actually use as a designer. And this will also help you to kind of explore the fundamentals of branding and apply them to your UI designs. I'll be sharing videos in future about how to create a brand and actually resonate. So if you're not a subscribed member, do make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified when I drop these videos. In my Figma, I will learn interaction design and animations. Alright, so for your design to actually look live, like to be like it's alive, you have to add some interactions and animations to your design. So within the Figma month, where I'm actually like trying to round up, because this is the goal of 6 months. So within the Figma month, I will focus on interaction design, including micro interactions, transitions, animations, and experiment with prototyping tools that support advanced animation features. I'll always recommend you to use Figma no matter what. Figma is good and free, and every other feature you find in every other software is available in Figma. In my 6 month, I would do or create my portfolio. So compile your best design projects into a simple comprehensive portfolio, like in form of a website. You could use Wix, WordPress, or maybe some other platforms where you can showcase your designs. And it's actually good for you to have a portfolio because it kind of showcases your works and everything you do. So if you want to check out some of my designs that I've made, I've included them in my website, Crest Lansing. That is my agency website, Crest Lansing. So you check the link in the description of this video. You can go there to check out some examples of portfolio designs that you can actually make for your case studies. But don't steal my designs. If you want to learn UI UX design in 6 months, you basically have to: first, introduction; second, user research and analysis; third, the wireframes; the fourth, visual design and branding; and the fifth, interaction design; and then lastly, to cover everything up, just create a portfolio to kind of showcase your design. Alright, so by dedicating and focusing more time in creating designs, working more on designs every day, it would actually make you to learn more. So be said, as a designer, always a designer. Keep creating designs, and see you guys in my next video.